Hey, I'm RandomDuck Productions, and today I did a speed paint for my webcomic. For those of you who don't know, I have a webcomic on tapas.io. It's called Flame Fruit. I will add a link in the description and in the pinned comment. However, there's no episodes out quite yet. Before I jumped into the long process of making webcomics and posting them, I decided to do a quick drawing for you guys just to promote the webcomic a little bit. Inspired by Star Pritchard and her webcomic Cast Off, Flame Fruit is a high fantasy webcomic that follows Cupid and their new friends on an adventure to save the Kingdom of Kai from burning down completely. If you would like to find out more about this world and all its lore, then come along for the journey when I post my comics. So now I'm going to tell you a little bit about the characters. The one I'm drawing right now, I'm drawing his hair, is Rivers Charmin. He is Aero Ace, he is an astronomer, and he's into fashion and art. He is the best friend of one of the other characters I'm going to draw here, Amida. Most of the characters in this webcomic are part of the LGBTQ community, so if that's not your thing, please don't comment, just move on. The next character I'm drawing right here is Amida, the aforementioned friend of Rivers. She is head of the Royal Guard and she is lesbian. The next one I'm drawing is Cupid, the main character. They are agender and the real mail carrier for the palace. The next one, the last sketch I'm drawing, is Cammy. She is a demigirl and they are the Princess of Kai and Cupid's best friend. And now the little flower I'm tracing here. Obviously, the namesake of the book is a flame fruit. It's not a flower, it's actually a food. Now we're beginning the outlining process. For those of you wondering, I use Procreate on an iPad with an Apple Pencil, and for outlining and pretty much everything, I use the Studio Pen. One of the hardest things for me is drawing backgrounds, so this one's kind of I mostly blurred it out in the end, but it's supposed to be like a field of flame fruit, the little flower kind of foods. And finally, we're blocking in the colors. This is probably the easiest part of everything. And then after we're done with all that, then we can add shading. So now we're coloring in the background and I'm gonna add shadows here. So what I did is I duplicated all the colors in the outlining. I merged it all together, then I made it a darker shade of the dirt on the ground. And then I used the distort tool to push it back onto the ground. And that's how I make my shadows. And sometimes I lower the opacity a little bit to see the texture in the dirt. We're pretty much done now. All the shading is done, but adding a few little details to make it just cute, like a picture frame. And there you have it. That's the end result. If you want to see more, then come back to my channel.